how are you, man? If you're still here, it's been a very long time. It's great to hear from you. Not the format I was expecting to have a reunion, but welcome. I think you followed like during lockdown or something, probably 4 years ago. Holy shit, it probably has been that long. But yeah, welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been the American election today. They have a new president of the United States, or I guess new is the right word. But yeah, Donald Trump's been re-elected. Yep. So, I would usually be playing New World today, but well, Luke couldn't make it, and Ben also couldn't make it. So I was like, you know what? I'm kind of feeling like playing some Dragon Age instead. So that's what we're going to be doing. But I hope you are all well and having a good day. Let's go over to an empty screen. Hell yeah. Awesome. Why? Gato. I wish I did, mate. I would be yeah, I would be much better. Wishing you well too, dude. How's life been? Why is there no? What is there anything? Huh. That's not ideal. Let me try. Classic me. Tech issues every day. Oh, it might have been because this happened last time actually. What do I have that I can? Aha! Perfect. Alright, there we go. So, welcome back to Veilguard. I've progressed a lot since we were last playing. We've got, this is Rook now. He's still looking exactly the same, I think, as you'll last remember him. But we have everyone now, so we've got Balara, we have Davrin, we have Emric, we have Harding, we have Lucanis, we have Nev, and then we also that's a terrible hat. It looks like one of my rugs. And then we have Tash as well. Tash is actually really cool. I wasn't sure I was gonna like her, but I do. And we also have this cute guy, Sam, the Griffin, and he is adorable. So yeah, today we're going to be doing a mix of two things. We're going to be completing some side quests in the Grand Acropolis, if it pleases the court, which it does. We have some demons we could go kill, but I don't know if I'll do that today. Oh, that's the Ravani coast. Yeah, we can't do that. But yeah, we've got some Necropolis thingies to do. So we're going to take Emric, and I need to check because I'm trying to make sure that everyone. So he definitely needs some support, and Davrin is easily the lowest. And then it's Nev and Tash. So Emric and Davrin. We'll work with them, and then we will go from there. Alright. So far, I'm still loving the game, which is good news because there's always the chance that I'm going to get bored or anything like that, but I haven't. And yeah, I'm having a grand old time playing it. Yeah, trying to think what else. Yeah, so we've also unlocked. We're not in Act 2 yet. We're still in Act 1. And I'm just trying to do all. What do you mean there's a quest? There's a chest here. Where? I feel like it's... No, that's the main egg. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Good to know. But yeah, I don't know. I've been in... Yeah, but I have been enjoying it. I've been getting better at it than I thought I would do. And yeah, having a grand old time. So they're not that way, but we'll go this way anyway. There's probably something of note here. Definitely something of note. Or not. Okay. But yeah. Aha. Get ready. Oh no, you're just dead. Oh, that's upsetting. I fought a boss who looked exactly like this, and I thought that it was like a uniquely designed boss fight, but I don't think it was.
Superb work, Davrin.
Make it hurt.
Alright, nice. Yeah, I hope any of my American friends are feeling okay. I know, well, I mean, to be fair to Trump, he won by a much larger margin than last time. So he, yeah, so there's going to be some people who are feeling pretty good about today. But I know that there'll equally be some people who are feeling pretty not good about it. And I can't lie, I am one of them. Not to get political, but honestly, America, come on. Out of the two, I think I know who's more qualified to be president. In my opinion, I guess, but yeah. Anyway, I'm here to escape the election, not rehash it, so I shall move on. But yeah, found out Ellis has finished his game now. He has reached the ending. He's been very good about not spoiling things, which is good, because I was... he's not a spoiler kind of guy, so I didn't think he ever would, but you know, it's always a risk that something's going to blurt out. Guys, I'm doing a lot of the work here. Can you guys pick it up? Thank you. Nice. Using the bow is very satisfying in this game.
Lot of dead bodies. Don't burn them.
Navarra is dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the displays of the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic to you all.
Usually when I send something to its death, it stays that way.
Davrin and I feel like Davrin and is going to be like by the end.
Not bad, Rook. For a crow.
Okay, well that was just unnecessary, dude. I don't say for a warden. You're kind of like a good dude. Wardens mostly suck, as you will know from last stream if you watched it. Do we even need to fight these guys? I'm kind of just realizing that now.
Keep that up, Rook.
To do 4,000. I've done 6k damage in one shot. That was the proudest I've ever done. But like, this is even just the same boss fight, just on a small turn with less health. Which is kind of
You're attacking from afar!
I've only got 2 of them left. Is there a mage? Alright. We'll try. Just miss. Alright. We don't need to kill that one. Let's move. Sorry. Good day, egg.
The faithful cannot die!
Yeah, the faithful cannot die? Yeah, try anything in this fucking building. Faithful at what? Do the Ventor actually believe it? I don't remember.
It's over.
Okay, nice.
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Because they're dead, and they resurrect the dead. Yeah, we'll do this one because I think the other one's back the other way. Yeah, I'm kind of like going through and I'm not getting quests and stuff. Or I'm doing the quests, but I'm not doing like the chests unless it naturally comes up. Just because I do not need to be doing those.
You ever clean your own dishes at the necropolis, Emily? Or is that a job for skeleton butlers?
Davrin's such a little
I
sassy
was
bastard.
an apprentice once.
And how about now?
Well, I am perfectly capable of scrubbing a pot.
That's good. You're on cleanup tonight.
I can't tell if Davrin's got like a I hate you but I'll tolerate you, or if it's like I like you but I'll pretend that I don't. I feel like it could be either. Or both. Huh?
Wonder what their story was.
I could ask, if you'd like.
No thank you. Surprisingly, not on my list of things that I need you to do. But I've never seen one of... I've never seen that happen. Oh, hello.
There's a haunting.
Burgeoning malice. What a badass. Well, I'm so broken without this. Yeah, aggressive with each other.
Attack from a distance!
I was not chilling out.
Quickly!
Watch for ranged attacks! That thing remind anyone else of Manfred?
Manfred would never be so vicious. No, when
Bro just
pressed
violates
the wrong way,
Manfred
errant spirits of
whenever he
curiosity
can. Manfred's the
sometimes
best.
turn to malice.
Aha, they both improved. I knew I brought the right people for this. I need a whip.
Straight away.
I think this wisp wants something.
Huh? Wait, Wisp, I need you to do something. Where the fuck did it go? Wisp. Wispy poo. That wasn't fast enough for you? I'm sorry. Asshole.
I can assist.
I think this wisp wants something.
Oh. The Wisp didn't ask for both to be ignited, I messed up. That makes sense. Whoa. Thanks.
Thanks.
I really didn't need to do that. Not really. I will take this. Gimme, 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 loot. Gimme loot. There's 25 chests in this place. Look. No, I can't look. Like, there's all these chests. But it says this, oh, 17. Oh, that's not that bad, actually. I mean, that's still quite a lot, but... Yeah, I am gonna do a, like, chest hunt, probably in Act 2. Once we start uncovering more things. Okay, well this one's easy enough to get, right? Nice. Awesome. Go me. Oh.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
Uh-oh.
The shrouded halls have been left in appalling condition.
Memory wanes.
That provides scant comfort.
Stop a sleepless spirit. You got it, buddies. Necropolis quests. This is the first one that's like, the first quest line that's like one after the other. Like, wait, you taking me back to the other, isn't it? Oh, it's in Arlathan? No, fuck off. I have no idea. I'm guessing there's gonna be like a vault or something where all these chests are, because I'm like, I feel like I've explored a lot of that. We haven't, but like, feels like I have. And a Dory. Haha, up there. How do I get up there? Don't worry, I'm here to kill him.
More Venatori, and they're summoning a demon this time.
Little crystal things are a pain in the butt. Alright. I haven't actually seen what this ability does, so surprise! That was kind of cool, kind of underwhelming. Screw it. Venatori are actually my least favorite enemies in the game. I also feel like they will not be.
Death is our punishment!
Nice.
Looks like the Venatori plan on taking a few things with them. Myrna and Borgoth will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise some new corpse guards.
Yes, Emmerich now likes me. Why is Shadow Dragon's happy with me? This isn't thingy. New quests, or are you all good? You're all good. Lovely. Okay, we now have 2 things to do in Arlathan, so we'll go do that. This is how I play this game, and this is how I spend way too long playing it. when I should not be. Okay, whereabouts? There. I think that Emmerich's quest there was, for the first time, not just a stroll in, like, somewhere. Right? Story, Shades of Light, yeah. Pinnacle of the Sky, Forest of Rain Coast, Blood, Black Moss. Yeah. I can also do these. I've been not doing the Dreadwolf altars because I didn't know how to do them, and I was like, oh, I probably can't do these yet for some reason. I can, I'm just an idiot. No, thank you. Alright.
We've a fighter.
Over there. That could be the haunting spirit Myrna told us about.
It's the
Excuse me.
An
Don't do
ancient
whatever you're
spirit
thinking of
whose sleep
doing.
was stolen by the gods.
Look
Now
cool.
it steals the dreams of others.
Victory. Where have they gone?
Let's see if anything. Really should do that. This is how you move the character. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right.
I made that one ready.
One less spirit stirring up trouble.
Nice.
May he rest now and find the sleep that eluded him. Dream well.
To the left, to the right. Hi. Okay, where else do we need to go here? There. Ow, my hands are like... My hands are really not feeling good today. We'll do this first, and then... I can do them off camera, I'm not too bothered about doing them right now. I don't feel like I went up this way. I don't think. Also, you know what? I think I've said this before. This game is incredibly...
I found feathers clogging my alembic. Look, over there. As
Well-
we were saying,
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now
Uh-oh.
interrupt my
What a
journey
creepy
through
looking
this
demon.
world.
That sounds like the trapped demon in the necropolis.
The great deception. I'll flay you alive before
Oh
you
my
find
God.
the treasure I prepared.
I was about to say, no way did I just say that. Like, looks more fun than like.
Ready and willing.
Ow. Right, go. Oh, he's dead. Nice.
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door on the necropolis.
Sure did.
A multi-localized sending. The
Please try
malign
not to sound so
spirit trapped
excited,
in the
buddy.
vault can project facets of its reality into the outer world.
They do a physical manifestation of it, though. That's brokenly powerful. Where is this again? Ah. Ah. Drop. Damn it. You were fine. Thank you. Nice. Skill point. All right. Okay, let's go to Dogtown because we've got 2 quests there, and we can also progress the main story, which is the other thing that we're doing today. That was the Illuvian. I was like, why is it so close? Oh man, so I had to make a choice between helping Treviso, the trading city, or Mithrathus, and I chose Treviso, and my god does this game make sure that you know that that was like a choice that you're gonna regret, or not regret, because I'm sure Treviso, I haven't seen Treviso Blighted. My next playthrough I will, and yeah, it's not fun. It's really, really not fun. So the Venatori suck. More and more guards each time we appear.
Alright, Zeph's is good. Fine.
They're still talking about the best fish. I'm pretty sure they were talking about that last stream. I'm pretty sure there's more beggars as well than there was when I first arrived.
Gavrin, I found feathers clogging my alembic this
What's
morning.
a lembic?
You have a feather pillow in your room? Mine's just straw.
Don't deflect. You know it was a sign. It's unruly. Messy.
He's still just a kid.
One who'll grow into an unruly, messy adult. How much damage might a full-grown griffin cause?
That's the idea. A darkspawn killer. Now, I'm not raising a butler to serve me tea, Enric.
No, he'll need considerably more nurturing.
I do quite like Davrin. I didn't originally. I mean, I still don't like love him. He's not my favorite. But he's also not the worst. He is the worst out of this. No, Nev might be the worst. Do I get a better bow? No. Yeah, that's up 19. I bet that does a shit ton of fucking damage now. But also, I do damage based on my arrow count, so it's more dangerous. Right. Where in the world is this? Up here. I think we need to be in Dogtown anyway for this mission.
What's going on? What is it?
God, this demon literally could not have picked a further away place to be. Or I'm looking the wrong way, I don't know. No, I was going the right way. And then it's only in Hospo, which is new. And I can guarantee that that is going to be a bitch to fight. Whoa, new location unlocked. Still going strong. Hey, buddy.
It's a fight then.
It's a fight then.
Understood.
I'm getting bored of the fucking shield guys. Fought too many. Definitely some secrets down here.
Another of those Femharel altars.
Let me guess. Behind you? Or straight ahead. Didn't even really move. I wonder if this is supposed to be one of the first, like, Fenrir altars that you find. Dog. Nice. Skill point. Alright, there is definitely secrets down here, and we are going to uncover them. And that we fuck. And that we fuck. Alright, demon. There it is.
There's something over there.
Ooh, hi demon.
It's
Funsies.
the trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Is it pride that moves you? Do you think you can succeed in facing me where the Venatori failed?
Didn't say pride, no. Cool. Hey, buddy, old pal. Let's kind of not.
Watch out! On your right!
Taking fire.
Ah!
Coming in range.
Nice. Nice. You died.
2 demons down. Or 2 versions of the same demon.
They seem to die like anything else.
Alright, now we are going to change up our party. With these two. We haven't. I haven't actually had Nev in my party since being in Rathas, but we are going to go meet a very special friend. All the way down here. Well, that beacon is discovered. You're lying. You're telling Porky Pies. I'm not going all the way around that, so you can fuck off. I was like, what demon is that?
Are more coming?
Secret research that can dock by detective. Oh, okay, it's just going back.
You set for work tomorrow?
Close call. Did Rathers come down?
Did you see what he said on the phone?
Barely recovers from a dragon attack. To be fair, when I was making the decision between Treviso and Minrathas, I was like,
This should never happen.
right, let's be
Not
real.
anywhere.
Did you hear?
A city of mages and a magisterium are way stronger than Treviso. Could you have picked a fucking further place to be?
And now it's
Right.
this city. I heard something.
Me and Harding.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathis? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers?
I mean,
Are
you
with it?
brought us here.
Indeed.
Oh, hello.
But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Andaran Adashan.
Anathara. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
I don't know if we can.
We've been doing what we can, but I'll be honest. Right now, it feels like we're in over our heads.
You've already faced setbacks. You'll face more. Your actions will have consequences.
Did you see what happened to the Viper? We know all about consequences.
Such thinking is a trap you can ill afford. The Viper was blighted because of Elganon and Gillenane, but the city of Treviso was saved because of you.
Good point.
I wasn't ready to become the Inquisitor. I wasn't ready to have to choose between helping Templars or mages, or decide the fate of every Grey Warden in Southern Thedas. Eventually, when the choices I made caught up with me, I disbanded the Inquisition rather than let it turn into another problem.
They try and tell me that was a
Maybe
wrong.
someday you'll face the same situation. But I'm asking you not to worry about that future until we have one. Right now, we need you to stop the gods.
All right, I'll do my best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
Damn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
Tell me more about the South.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any
Even
blight
more than
in
our first
history.
one. Well, that means everything's
Darkspawn
dead.
have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out.
Jesus.
Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marchers have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My mom.
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
Good
The
evening, Ben.
Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rogue. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure.
I
the
like
rest of
this.
Thedas
This is a
doesn't
good
fall to the
dynamic.
blight.
It's like they're making sure that you don't feel like she's just doing jack shit and is like here like hello like every other fucking returning character has. But oh no, Junie, go away. Junie, get the fuck out. This is such a huge spoiler. you pick now. I forgot that you're playing Veilguard. Oh wait, the Inquisitor is literally in character creator. I forget. But hi Ben. Hey bye. I hope you're feeling okay, Ben. I mean, yeah, you probably don't care.
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk?
Yeah, good
How
point.
did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought
Are you
it
enjoying
might help
Veilguard, though,
you
Junie?
to meet her.
I need your connections.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength. Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at
Sick.
Adamant Fortress.
So you're useless.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
Fenris.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade.
Did we?
We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the veil. To him.
I don't remember that.
Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Solus is trapped, by the
Solus
way.
is trapped in the Fade. He's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Solus is trapped in your dreams.
Oh, yeah,
And
fair
while
enough.
he cannot match Elgin or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many times do you think the gods thought him
He is the
trapped
god
in
of lies and...
caves?
Oh, he's not
I
actually trapped.
considered Solus a friend. I'd hoped to convince him to see reason. It's too late for that now. But still, if this can give you some insight, help you understand him, whatever it turns out to be,
You should play more,
I
Junie.
hope that it helps.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Hardin, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
I hope that that wasn't it. That'd be hella disappointing if it was. I'm more than assuming it's not. Because that would be hella shit. I'm pretty sure that wasn't it. But yeah, it's good that you're feeling better, Ben. Just take it easy, because I need you here this weekend, honey bunny. We're hanging out for the last time this year, so you have to be there. Otherwise, I'm going to call you many not very nice words.
Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
Depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do you do when the authorities can't be trusted to do the right thing?
That's how I keep busy.
Is there another... Hey guys, I'm not actually good at puzzles. Okay, good then. I mean, not that I ever thought you wouldn't, but... There we go. But I just wanted to make sure, you know. But yeah, basically that was the Inquisitor. So that was my... Junie, when you meet her, or him, whoever your Inquisitor is, that was the protagonist in the last game.
Deal with a demon.
There's always demons in this fucking place. So yeah, that was, and so some explanation, because if you're watching this ahead of time, or catching up even, you'll probably have seen my Inquisitor, and she looks very different to the Inquisitor you just saw, and that is because they didn't have white hair, is the honest answer. But the reason that I've added is because I'm going to keep that for now. The reason I've done that, yeah, so you can fully recreate them. Well, you should be able to fully recreate them, but they haven't done exactly the same like character creator, so you miss out on a lot of options. And they didn't have a pure white hair, which meant that obviously I couldn't have my exact Inquisitor, so I had to... she was like white because I like to think Powder was very pure and like kind and like sweet, and then everything that she's been through has like super corrupted her, so she's dyed her hair black now, and some of her tattoos have dimmed a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of where my thinking is at with why she's the way she is. God, he's nearly really high up. Nice. I mean, the only thing about not being able to control your companions is it really just doesn't matter about like what skill you... Well, it does, but like Ellis would say, like, it does, but they don't really do anything for me. Unfortunately. What's this over here? Yes, more power. Ooh, lightning flask. Is there anything bow-wise over here that I want? No. I'm not going to get that done. There was some more bow skills somewhere, because I'm just trying to upgrade my bow solely, just to be like a awesome ranged dude. I swear there was somewhere else that had like some decent bow things. Oh, leap backwards to fire an exploding arrow into the ground. Huh? That's cool. I want that. I don't think there's any more bow. Oh, there's literally a bow thing right here. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there's some bow stuff down here. Gotcha. Okay, great. I think. Let me try that. Whoa, sick. There's combos. Right, we'll go back to... We'll go back to the lighthouse. And then we'll see what happens. Message from the front, the fight for the south. Well, that was easy. Rook, though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I'd heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morrigan. She's always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundation of the world. My warden. Even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wise decision. Unfortunately, I send grim tidings. The echoes of Solus's ritual and the escape of the gods ring across the south, and the smell of war is heavy in the air. In Orlais, a splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause with the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces of Orlais and the border keeps of Ferelden. Untimed corsairs harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in far southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted in the ruins of Ostagar. But I told you to leave this after me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask you for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of yourself in the north, and I'll make sure that the south handles itself. And when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. First round's on me. Cute! I like that. I really like these missives. They add a lot. I'm really kind of dreading that is it for the Inquisitor in this game. And if so, like, cool that they showed up, but nowhere near enough. What I'm worried about is that, like, they're gonna, if you'd romanced Solus, they would be a lot more present. And in my opinion, that would suck. I don't think they'd do that, right? Like, they wouldn't do that. Because I don't like Solus that much as a character. Oh, there's a secret room. Hi, Varric. I met the Inquisitor.
Damn it. I should be out there with you.
Yeah, you should. Okay, bye. Emmerich. Oh, you have a quest. Now you want to hang out. Do it.
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis.
Absolutely.
I'd like to show you its more peaceful side.
I'd love to, Emmerich. Oh, I wonder if it's only if they hit... No, I was going to say, because Davram was level 3, and we did get to do a mission like that. Harding. Hardinky-dinks. You're not in here, are you? Are you talking with someone again? Oh. Lots of people want to talk to me. Fuck yeah.
You read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an arrow instead of magic. Hard to get an angle like that.
It is. Where would you take it from?
I don't know the place that well, but there's
She always looks very
that
angry.
would get a clean shot and good cover.
But if you were angry and in a hurry, if the shot were more lucky than planned.
Well, there's that bridge. Wait. Why are you asking me?
I thought they were going to expand on that. No? Okay. Hi guys. You beefing?
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... Why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
Tosh, what's going on? Something is clearly bothering you.
My bet's on mothers and dresses.
It's just something my mother said the other day.
I knew
more
that
like a
bothered her.
man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy.
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
This isn't about the dress, is it?
No, it's... I don't know.
She always says stuff like that. About how I dress, how I act.
And?
It feels right. And she says I act more like a man. It feels right. Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
It's not stupid, Tosh. What you're saying is important. You can figure this out at your own pace, but you're already talking about it, and that's a good step.
Well, I don't even know what it is.
Some of my friends in Minrathous talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, as a woman. I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe what they say fits how you're feeling.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks. You do look really pretty.
Oh?
To look at. I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
What a way to end that conversation. That was cute. And yes, woke! 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 This game's so trash! It's woke! Woke! Turn it off. Downvote it. Send it out. A character's going through feelings.
Lucanus?
Huh?
Where is he?
You got it. Lucas? Huh. Let's resolve this first. Canis. Hey, buddy, old pal. You here?
Back, demon! No further! Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
Lucanus, wake up!
Ugh. What
Oh,
the?
dang.
You tried to walk through the Illuvian in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
Are you sure you're alright?
No, obviously he's not.
Could be better. It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
We have to make Spite understand that he's endangering you.
He's Spite, not learning. He doesn't
Okay,
listen to anyone.
sassy.
Don't
Sassy
worry
king.
about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
Oh, you can't. It will happen again. It's the problem. It is almost definitely going to happen again. You can't stay awake. Garnis, you get back here. It makes no sense. Does anyone else want to talk to me again? Tavrin and Balara. Balara has another quest. Hi. Still here. You will on my next playthrough, Lucanus. Bye. Nev still hates me. Alright, Davrin. Oh, Hassan is so cute. Look at that little griffin.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
Keep dreaming. It's good to have goals.
That's
in
something
life.
I would say.
The real dream is getting him to take a nap.
Hassan,
So what brings
no.
you by?
Just curious, really. Wondering what it's like being a Grey Warden. They've always been these legendary warriors
Oh god,
living apart
don't go
from
down
the
this
world.
road, please.
Don't know about that. I spent time with people who were bad right up till they took their vow.
So I'm still
How
bad.
so?
Weishaupt is the last stop for the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey Wardens and take your chances with the Blight.
We're the wrong sort.
And just how, wrong are the wrong sort?
Thieves, brigands, pirates, and the odd murderer now and then.
That's not too bad.
Sounds fun right up to the murdering.
We murder
At
a
least
lot
now
of
they're
people.
murdering Darkspawn.
I mean, valid, yeah.
Has your first warden always been, well,
A stubborn bastard?
one way of putting it?
He means well in his own way. He's old-fashioned. Tradition is everything. Keeps us disciplined. We never deviate from it.
And that's
He'll have to.
definitely always
Elgarnon
going to
and
work.
Gillinane won't play by his rules.
If he even believes in them. The man doesn't have much
No, I know.
imagination.
He's
Even
a
the right
Grey
sort can
Warden.
be the wrong sort.
Tell me a bit about Weishaupt.
I've
Maybe
heard
we'll
about
go there.
Weishaupt. Never been there.
It's a giant fortress and home of the Grey Wardens. It's been standing for as long as anyone remembers. At least since the first Blight.
Does it have floating buildings like the lighthouse?
No, but things float up from the latrines.
Yeah.
Fun bunch you hang out with.
The wrong sort have their charm.
I'd rather take my chances in prison.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Eh, it's not all bad.
When does it get good?
When Darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger, then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Fair enough.
Okay. Now I get it.
Best part is the warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past. But after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before. Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
We all need that chance. Put past sins to right.
It makes the warden stronger to have people in our ranks who've lived in the shadows. When the storm comes, you don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sort to put the
Alright,
world
Suicide
right.
Squad.
Kind of like us, I suppose.
Minus this skeleton butler.
I
Hey.
don't know. Manfred the Warden. Has a ring to it.
How about we quit while we're ahead? See you around.
Alright, bye. Look at him smoldering into the fire. Look cutie. Oh, Davrin's gonna love me by the end of this stream. Alright, anyone else? It's Balara, right? Yay! And then we can go do the Solos quest. God, the stream's had a bit of everything. We've had story, we've had... Somehow, right, I seem to always stream, like, the moments that are, like, important.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did. Sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the
Dang.
weak-minded.
Also that. It's kind of mean.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to
My
insult
my rook's
spirits.
got that brain.
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Emmerich might know. That is an idea. Syrian learned a lot. Taught me a lot about
Syrian's
these
a brother, I think.
archives. They have
Her
well,
quest was so
not
sad.
thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess.
They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Forceful.
I'd probably just tell them what to do.
Right. Don't waste time on them, just get to the point. Let's try it. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenar, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth.
She's got it, she's smart.
Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
Anaris. I know I've heard that name before.
Yeah, a Forgotten One. Remember the nursery rhymes? Don't speak their names or they'll come for you. Unlike our so-called good gods, which, well, we saw what happened there. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario, like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Archive. Tell me about the Evanuras.
A group of cowards, hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending, but Anaris will prevail.
Archive. Tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price.
Interesting.
When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Have fun with the condescending spirit.
I'll try. Could be worse, I guess.
Worse, like the wound of betrayal Lord Anaris suffered. Soon he will cast down the oppressors and take his rightful place.
Alright, buddy.
What
Sounds
a shame
good.
I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
I want to romance Balara. I thought we were getting a quest though. I think she was just talking to me. Why is Manfred out? Oh my god. Awesome. I love Manfred so much. He's so cute. What a wisp. Ooh. I needed this. Come here. We keep getting distracted one thing after another. Classic me. Get in there.
Another hell's between the facing gods.
Aw. Chest.
Dweller, it is whole, restored.
The fuck is this? What is whole? I'm so confused what is happening. Okay. Wait, is this gonna be a whole ass thing and not a cutscene?
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
Oh.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
I thought I was supposed to do something. He has a really cool
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Dowdring's, and Rook's.
It's not every day you witness the start of a religion. I wonder if they're all this disappointing.
I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Sorry.
Elgernon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgernon over him. A betrayal.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elgernon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elgernon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elgernon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dreadwolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on
That's
it.
what I'm thinking.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Alright, bye. Nice Emmerich now outside. Yeah, for sure. I can't. I don't. I feel like my rook is like, as a crow, would kind of be understanding to that. Hi, Emmerich.
There's some very interesting valences in the ether today.
I would probably say that, yeah. Oh yeah, I can upgrade the workshop. Alright. Let's do that.
Abundance.
And upgrade everything once more. Legendary. need more materials. Alright. Enchant, because I think my sword add necrotic damage, because I seem to be going down that way, same as thingy. And then... Nice. Alright, so mission-wise, what do we got left? Can't do anything in there yet. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Can't do that quest yet. Nothing there. Things here. If we're going to the Acropolis, then... Now who's lowest? It's still Emmerich and Davrin, right? Yeah. The Davrin's going to be big in the next thing. I'm going to take Emmerich and Nev. No. Emmerich and Tash. Where are the gardens? All the way over there. Damn it. Cash in this quest. Become happy with the Mornwatch. These guys must be getting a little bit more powerful. I should probably.
There are no.
We got rid of that haunting in Arlington.
It sleeps once again.
Excellent work.
Thank you.
See, prepare well.
Oh, my first legendary.
We shall.
Hype. People change like the tide in the ocean. Everything think we're a dead world. We'll do this cute little quest with Emmerich, and then we'll do what should be a really cute quest with Emmerich. Okay, this is going the right way, right? Yes.
A solid hit.
Oh, Ben, I'm going to be so happy tomorrow when we're doing our one-shot. It's going to be my weekend, pretty much. I work from home Fridays, but it feels like a weekend. I don't know if you understand that. Ow. Come on, go. One-shot will be fun, yeah. As long as you're feeling up to it. I mean, yeah, we're unfortunately very much out of time to reschedule if you're not, but we could always just if you need to cancel, then we can, and then we can do what we're going to do with the other one shots, or we just do 4 hours of D&D because we're also doing I'm doing Ellis's one shot on Friday, so we'll go and set up the office, and then I'll do Ellis's one shot. Obviously, if you guys would rather just chill and like not be present, you do not have to watch. But Ben, I know. I love how you watch all of them. By the way, I need to reply to Tom because Tom sent me a really nice message. Probably around 7:30. Tom sent me a really nice message just saying how that he thought the one shot was incredible last night, and I was like, Tom, that means so much to me. Thursday, 7:30. Friday, I mean, you can come whenever you want Friday, if you'd like to get earlier, I'll just be working until 5. And then I'll be free. and then Ellis will be doing his one shot some point that evening. Oh, this is peaceful.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down.
I love
Very
Manfred
good,
so
Manfred.
much.
He sounds excited.
What?
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
I love this.
It's like being in a very, very specialized museum.
Yes.
Yes,
but the
yeah, it does it
purpose
better.
of the tableau-
Wait, did one just move?
That one's live here. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Seems disrespectful to abandon something they built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
Okay, Emmerich.
So what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead.
This is actually
Would you
very
care to light the
wholesome.
candle, Rook?
Yeah. This is very wholesome necromancy.
Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Same.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside
Unlikely.
the chamber. Could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers. A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
You're a little herbologist,
My
that's so
hobby.
cute.
It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
If you ever want a side job, the crows are always looking for new potions.
Yes, as I recall, you're rather famous for it.
We try.
This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge.
Examining the graves?
I love him. Manfred is my homie.
You'll need to light these candles as well.
Well, I mean, you can light them too, dude.
Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the necropolis a
They do.
little unnerving.
Crows have plenty of ceremony, believe me.
But, you know, it's your own culture.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
A wisp.
Hi? Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Bye-bye. Bye, cute boys.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
I thought he was going to be older, but he's
started
actually
training?
still quite young.
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
Sorry.
The collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
They thought the necropolis was the best place for an orphan?
Better to learn death dwells all about us than be death when it calls.
Perfect.
Yet,
That sounds great then.
I was terrified of everything when I arrived.
And you still join the Watchers?
They're what saved me.
Fair enough.
Come, the next set of graves lies ahead. Please, light the next candles if you would.
Happily. Just going to roll with it now. Oh.
There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who.
It's very cute, actually.
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body.
Yes, he's taken so well to it, haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light.
Yay! No more candles.
Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, they're fine.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good Watcher, faith kept in all our hearts.
What was,
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
Nice. That was cute. It's cool that you can see each of the companions like culture and like things that are important to them.
So, you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Hasn't everyone from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than that. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere
What's an issue for a necromancer?
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light
That was a really
refreshment?
well written scene.
Well, if Manfred's excited, how can I refuse? Cheers, Manfred.
Oh, I love him. He's the best. It's interesting, like, the contradiction there, that a dude who, like, works purely with the dead is afraid of them. I level up? No. More momentum means I can zoom in longer, so... What's this? High damage, focus on melee, support activities, focused on exploiting enemies, precise movement, control, middle jumper, keep and grow. Huh. Alright. Quest wise, I think Emmerich is nearly my best friend. Alright. Bell jumpers are nearly pretty good. Laws of Fortune are fine. More Watcher. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the lighthouse. One last time. Oh, for the stream. See if anyone needs to talk to me. We've got another regret.
Looking for a little light reading.
I thought Solus might have some books on ancient dwarves. What do you like to read for fun, Lucanus?
Romance.
Romance? Really?
Why is that so hard to believe?
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Emmerich and Tash want to chat to me. Okay. This is good, because I want to see what they want to do.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Oh.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
Watchers also Mortalasi? That's a great question.
I've heard people call necromancers Mortalitasi.
I've been wondering this myself.
What's the difference between them and the Mornwatch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are Mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What kind?
What's the Morn Watch do?
Our first duty is
Look at Manfred
safekeeping
dancing in the
grand
background.
necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy.
Not often, but
No, thank you.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead.
Look at Manfred, he's so
well
cute.
of history, the duty and shelter of every watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
Vigil against what?
What do Watchers, watch for?
Better wording, yeah.
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade Rook.
Is there?
The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
Anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
Maybe. You mentioned homesickness though.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine.
Aww.
Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there, questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
Ooh.
You can get anything out of the dead and they just let you leave Navarra?
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the memorial.
Of course, dudes.
There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Sure.
Sounds good. Sometimes I miss home too.
Rook, I'm not... well, perhaps a little.
You'll cheer up once we look at some graves, I bet.
The ceremony should be most centering. I'll let you know when it's time.
I feel like he's really easy to romance. Is the Gale? It is.
Hey, glad you stopped by.
What up?
I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the house.
Yes.
Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Sounds good.
That's sick. Yes. I want to drink with Isabella. I mean all of them. You guys are busy. One last checkaroonie. I'm pretty sure everyone that is out here. Davin.
Too much sky. That's what it even is.
Okay. Too much sky. Hey girls.
Nev, I took a lot of notes while you were away. about what we did and who we met and what I thought
Aww.
you might notice. I know you like keeping notes. I thought if you came back, maybe it would help. I'm sorry, that's no.
It's great, Belle. Really. Thanks.
Gosh, she's so miserable now. I know all of her friends and probably some of her family died to a dragon, but like, chill. Get a bit, you know, get into life a little bit more. There we go.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanures seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
No, I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanures and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Ooh. What you mean there, Solus? What you mean the Blight is your mistake, buddy? What'd you do?
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions.
Ever
They
the
felt things deeply.
ever the eloquent.
The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
Oh, they were absolutely doing it.
Being someone you're rebelling against? Doesn't sound like Solus.
He also met her in secret and talked about how they could run off together.
They were doing.
It sounded so tragic and romantic.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That does sound like him.
So the Dreadwolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other god using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away.
It was
There's
his
an
mistake.
old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Tell us the story.
We are deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made of something called the Void. Drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
What?
What? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Interesting. Solus wasn't smug. He was worried or guilty. I think he felt guilty.
Okay, Solus warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How was the Blight their mistake? Did they find it?
That's what I'm saying,
What does
Davrin.
that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he
Is he
feels
lying?
guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like
No. Like, met.
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition, There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Okay, sorry. Point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the
Good
Inquisition?
point. Flemeth.
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
Solus tried to do the right thing by warning Mythal about the other gods using
Oh.
the He got her killed.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
Then he killed her.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
These memories are interesting. They're cool. I like how everyone has a little conversation and works it out. It's lucky that I've already found millions of these. I think there's 5. I think I have 4.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power.
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
Oh, did he fuck up?
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elganon and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the
Yeah,
veil around
he
the
called
world
out.
an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going
Thank you,
on.
Nev. Yeah.
What do you think, Rook?
Honestly, I'm a little relieved. I've been feeling out of my depth.
But
trying
he
to
was a
stop
struggle, yeah.
ancient gods. But Solus was flailing just as much as we are.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but
Do you love me?
Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong?
Oh.
It's just, the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The
Oh.
elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
The Maker was never my faith, Lace. But I'm sorry this is hard for you.
The Chant of Light has seen many iterations over the centuries. This may simply change our understanding of it.
But This was the one I grew up with. My ma still
Aw.
sings the chant. You know?
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The elven gods, the maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths.
Where is Tash getting these words of wisdom
I
for?
recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Ah. Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still...
And then there's just Lucanus who's like,
Looks
I
like
guess
there
I'll
are
sit here with
3 more of
coffee,
these
but...
girls with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
Well, lucky I've gone around and hunted this. I'm getting achievement after achievement today. At least you guys get the full picture pretty much. I don't think I have them all, but...
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Valyrium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
Oh. Okay, so that's how he became... I'm kind of getting confused on the timeline here, but...
What? This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily...
Oh, okay, thank you, Emmerich.
...physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Shut up, Deborah.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... What?
Am I a spin?
We hid the truth for as long as we could, but yes, Valara, Davern, and I have secretly been spirits this whole time.
Not funny.
I don't know. Sounds like something a rage demon would say.
You're going to confuse Tosh.
What? I wasn't listening. There weren't any dragons in this.
To be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. You 3 are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire
Yeah,
understanding.
we're just sitting here on an afternoon, on a
If we let
Wednesday
it out,
afternoon, just getting
is
all
that
of
the
our
right call?
stories out.
Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davern's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
Who would buy it anyway?
The entire idea is preposterous. Who would even believe us?
It does seem outlandish when taken out of context, I admit.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one would believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
I mean, it's not that deep.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solus himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits.
Oh, okay.
Not
Yeah,
all
makes
about
sense.
them, at least. Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mathal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw, with Elgranon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans.
Oh
and the
shit!
elves.
Wow, they are really just dropping all the lore.
I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solus regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mithal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
Just keeps adding up. Jesus. I was gonna end this stream like 20 minutes ago. This is easily the most important quest in the game so far, and it's not even like compulsory. Ah, the dagger formation.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every titan from its spirit.
Bro committed
But
genocide.
you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
Oh my god. Okay, now we're on.
Solus made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and
That's
mindless.
so fucked.
He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
Lace, what my people did to yours, that's unforgivable.
You don't need to apologize.
Well, someone should.
Our leaders attacked the Titans for their lyrium. Then, when the war turned against the elves, our leaders did this.
And when the war was over, they enslaved your ancestors. No. Solus, Mithal, and Elgernon are the ones who need to apologize.
Where's Gillenane?
To do such a thing. No wonder regret eats away at Solus.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The song of lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion, evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal, mistreated and imprisoned for centuries. Until all it
Holy
knows is fear.
shit. Oh, Darkspawn, great question.
What does this mean for Darkspawn? Should we
The
be
architect
trying
now
to help
is
them?
huge.
I don't believe so. If the Blight is a corrupted dream, Darkspawn may be mindless manifestations of its anger.
Right. They're not people. We're never going to get through to them.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgernon and Gillenane to deal with now.
And then I want Solus to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mithal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
Oh god. Oh, it's gonna be him killing Mithal, isn't it? I'm calling it right now. That the thing that he regrets most is killing Mithal. Yep, knew it.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prism is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
This is not how that conversation went.
Fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
That is how it went. Okay, so it was just a preamble.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
Every big mistake Solus made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault, and hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect
This
minds,
is so
all
cool.
the things spirits do.
He created the veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
Solus has caused a lot of damage, but he's not like Elgradon trying to wreck the world to rule it. He's trying to repair the damage he caused, and he knows he's made mistakes. There might be hope for him.
You don't think he'll turn on us?
No, he's totally gonna turn on us. I mean, after that.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Is that gonna be Mythal? Oh, it's Morgan. I should go speak to her. I'm ready to end this stream. But this is too interesting. Change party, yeah. So, Harding and Lara.
Every time I walk into the crossroads, it feels, I don't know, sad, but also right.
Well met, Rook.
Hello.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dreadwolf's Crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon
Okay, you know
fate
everything.
and take
Sure.
on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dread Wolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
The elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine?
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were. You recall that the first elves were spirits, do you not?
Yes.
Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
How complicated will this get?
Assuming you are who you say you are, how much is a fourth elven god gonna complicate things?
Only as much as you may allow.
What? That was like how Elgranon and Gillinane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
Oh.
What are you then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remained free-willed.
I
and
thought she was
mortal.
saying she was...
What I now
Yeah.
possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
How did this all happen? Great question. Let's see how they
there's the
avoid
soul
talking about
of
any
an
of her
elven
previous
god
choices.
inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
That sounds terrifying.
I don't think I'd recover from that.
Neither did I, at the start. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me. But I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
And
what was
your
that?
son?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
Oh, bore her as in like Anna. Why aren't you elven?
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
Why didn't she help the elves?
The fall of our civilization, the wars, everything elves went through. Where was Mythal for us then?
After the god's betrayal, she was a shadow of her former self, bereft of her power, slowly regaining her strength over the centuries. So she aided the elves as she could, speaking in dreams and offering counsel that ended blights and prevented wars.
At least now we know.
How'd you and Solus get along?
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had
Yeah, that's
witnessed
true.
himself.
The fact you're not talking about your son's crazy.
Tis not
Yeah, I
a
guess
that
it's not
brings
actually
me
smart.
pride.
This is the most important
Do you have
question.
information we can use against Gillenane or Elganon? Or Solus?
The last time Mythal faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What power?
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right. You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes. The Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
What are you?
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solus and Mythal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
I think this.
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Right.
Well, that's not terrifying at all.
You have been thrust into the lives of gods. Fate will have its way, whether or without our permission.
Even more comforting, Morrigan.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
There are two Mythals?
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not?
Okay.
One small
Yeah, dumb
piece
question,
of
really.
many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dotherman and his brother fell
I know that one.
are but
I've heard of that.
example.
Survived the encounter, though.
All of that sounded great until survived the encounter.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, The battle will
Great.
test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Algernon and Gillenane, or against the Dreadwolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
Could you talk to her?
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanuris, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury.
Ah.
The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
Any suggestions?
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
What types of spirits?
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Algernon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand, inclined to kindness.
And she wants to
Like
attack me
any
on sight.
spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
Roger that.
Thank you for the information, Morgan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mythal. The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Alvanon. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mythal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope from a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
Bye, Morgan. Thanks for lore dropping. What a crazy side quest. And that is absolutely something we do not have time for today. But thank you very much for joining me for that longer end than I realised. I thought it was not. I did not know that we were going to go through the whole thing. But I hope you enjoyed all the lore, because you know, it's super key. So we met the Inquisitor, we did some side quests, and received a lot of lore. Thank you all, Ben, Junie, Arjun, for joining me. I very much appreciate it. I'm not going to raid tonight. I'm just going to head off. And yeah, I hope you did have fun. And Ben, hopefully you feel better tomorrow, and I will see you around 7:30 for D&D. And to the rest of you, I will see you on Sunday, hopefully. Bye, guys.